We are here to talk about some real estate. Shannon's joining us here from Outside Real Estate. They're open today.
We're open.
Good morning to you.
Good
How
morning.
are you?
It's
Thanks
nice
for
to
being
see you.
here.
I'm well. How are you doing?
Yeah. So when you get to work, do you usually have a line of people waiting to come in and talk
Right, yep.
about, you know,
Banging on the doors.
looking for houses?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's usually it's you know, the office is nice and quiet and cozy in there, you know.
So the change of seasons, is it making any difference? Are you seeing some inventory become available?
We really are. Yep.
Yeah.
You know, inventory was, you know, off and on kind of low throughout the season. I think this was a kind of a change from last year and the year before, and kind of that rush. But I think a lot of times as well, sellers just really want to use their condo until the end of the season, and then as you know, as the spring comes along and you kind of turn your attention to summer and what you're going to do, people get ready to list. But there's always the possibility too of, you know, you could certainly, you know, if you wanted to list, you know, mid-season, you can always work that into a contract to say, you know, we want the closing date to be after this period of time.
We'd love to sell our house, but not until after Reg A.
Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. But yeah, so we are. So we're seeing quite a bit of inventory come on, and you know, I think there's a couple healthy weeks of the season left to kind of where attention is here, and then we have kind of a little slowing period just through the mud season when everybody's doing their gardening.
And transition.
Yep. And then it picks back up, you know, as the summer starts too.
Absolutely.
Yep.
And so many things to do: golf, biking, hiking, everything.
Right.
And it's a great place to live right here. We have so many opportunities. It's like kind of like a country club, isn't it?
Seriously. No kidding.
Yeah.
I know all of the amenities, right?
Yeah.
But you're also like, you're in the heart of so much outdoor adventuring, you know, and then Sugarloaf offers so much on top of just the natural aspects. So it's really cool.
So what, do you have any inventory available that we could talk about?
We do.
Yeah?
Yep. We have some great listings, and we've seen some price adjustments with some of them as well.
Really?
And then we do have, you know, the phase 2 of the West Mountain expansion. We've started talking about that, which is so exciting. You know, so many people have been working on it for so long, so it's really, really cool to see it come to fruition.
What can you outline about phase 2?
So the phase 2 is the Snowcross Mountain Homes. And what those are, they'll be 12 standalone condos, essentially, but will be part of an association, which is a really, really great way to own property up here. You know, if it's not your primary residence, right, and you come seasonally or here and there, or spend a lot of time here, but don't want to be responsible for the upkeep and maintenance of the grounds and et cetera, having it be part of an association is a really great way for to kind of take some responsibility off of your plate, so that you can ski and golf and do all your other fun things.
So basically that takes care of everything around your house. You don't have to worry about the roads, anything like that.
No, plowing, all of those things. Yeah, it's instead of hiring out independent contractors to do that. So these will be 3 to 4 bedrooms and 3.5 baths.
Wow.
And yeah, they're the designs that, you know, they're working on, that we've been seeing and have been a part of, you know, creating and commenting on, are really cool. I think they're going to appeal to a pretty large percentage of Sugarloafers, and
people need to build them for guests.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotta have
3 baths.
Gotta have that space. I know. Yeah. They pack a punch. You know, but they're really great, and the location is obviously amazing with the trails over there and everything else. So. Specifications and pricing are coming in the next week or two here. So
in the next week or two, so go get on the list.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we're going to be reaching out, you know, essentially sort of trickling this in and sort of seeing the response from Sugarloafers, because we're hoping that, you know, a large amount of the people that will be really interested in these are people who are looking to kind of, you know, shift. Right? Get some more space.
Get
something
some more
new.
space.
Yeah.
Are there still any fractional shares available?
There are quarter shares available. Yep.
Quarter shares.
Sorry. Yes. I didn't mean to correct you. In the hotel, and those are a great way to get up here and spend time at Sugarloaf. If you don't, you know, want to commit to being here constantly, right? If you can only get up here for a week, or you can't, right? Of course, right. More like you can't, then who wouldn't want to?
Right.
But yeah, so those are a great way to kind of own a piece of Sugarloaf. It's deeded ownership of you know, the hotel, and you have a vote in the condominium association, and your voice is very much heard. And they're doing a big renovation coming up, I think, next year. They sort of pushed it as they finished planning, but those are really popular. It's a great way to own up here and spend time, and then also put it back into Sugarloaf's rental program short term, and sort of help defray some cost there, your carrying costs. So it's great.
Yeah, that's the thing. You
Yep.
can help them rent it.
Absolutely. Yep.
Yeah. What are we looking at here?
So those are the quarter shares there.
Yep.
Yep.
Look at that. They look very nice.
They are really nice.
Yeah.
And the renovation that they're planning is really cool as well. I've seen the design decks, and they're very mountain friendly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't get any
Rustic,
closer.
but yeah.
Right there.
No, great
Yeah.
location. Yeah.
So you're open today,
We are open today. Yep.
and you're open every day from what
time?
time to what time?
8:30 to 5.
Yep.
Yep. So when the lift's open and, a little after the lift's closed, you got plenty of time to swing in and come say hi.
And do people come in and say, I'll buy a house from you, you got to ride up the lift and talk about it?
They don't, but I love that idea.
Yeah.
That should be the new thing.
Yeah. Let's go in the
Yeah.
chair and talk about
Let's
it.
talk about it out on the hill.
Yeah, get some fresh air
Yeah.
and fresh
That would be
perspective.
ideal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Point out all the places you'll enjoy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Do a little tour.
That's it. And of course, new development over there. That's
Yeah.
very exciting. People can get more details. Go in there. They're open today. You can find out. Get in line. Snowcross Mountain Homes, right there. That's going to be something that people will enjoy in the new Slopeside neighborhood. Great views over there.
Oh, incredible.
Yeah.
Yeah. Really cool.
Well, fantastic. Thank you, Shannon.
Yeah, thanks for
Thanks
having
for
me.
joining us here. And you're in the office today?
I am. I'm in the office today. Jeff and I are going to hold down the fort.
Holding
So
down the
come
fort?
and see us.
So no reason not to stop by.
Good to see you. Thanks
I
again.
appreciate that, Shannon.
Take care.
We're going to take a break. We'll be back.